So Xavier, first up, let's look at BTC daily time frame. Now, the market has formed a bullish ascending channel, and inside that bullish ascending channel, we are going to look for trend inside the channel. We're going to look for trend inside the channel. So that will be our trading opportunity. But if we cannot find, we allow it and wait on demand or on supply. Here is your demand floor, here is your supply roof. This is your demand floor, and here is your supply roof. So here is your supply roof, and here is your demand floor. Now, the the pair is doing something that a lot of traders will not understand. On the daily time frame, if you switch to your line chart, you will find that this has become a psychological roof, preventing price from moving into 122,238.47. This is what you should expect on a potential upswing. On a potential upswing, you could see BTC ranging in this zone. I want to also highlight it for reference. So this will be your sell boss on daily. If you find price inside this box, feel free to sell it. Just feel free. Let's change the color to red, indicating sell. So anytime you see price inside that box, you know what to do. You know what to do. Don't wait for me. You don't need to see me. You know what to do. You see price in that box. This is your demand floor. I want to change the color to green. So if you see price in that box, you know what to do. You don't need to see me to take action. So when we look on the daily time frame, you will see the price have updated here as a supply roof, as a supply roof, and ultimately return again and is dropping. So it becomes a litmus test. It becomes a litmus test after testing the roof 3 times. Why is it a litmus test? If you have a break out of this structure, then expect a swing into 124K. Whatever you see it take, it's going to be an upsurge. So this is how we analyze the market with a 100% success ratio. Now, there are clause to this. This remains your demand floor. On this demand floor, it's critical that the last time price came here, it ended in a strong daily rejection. Look at it. Price came here on January 13th and rejected that level. We have multiple confluence to that rejection. One of them is the ascending trend line, which I will call SR1. Support become resistance on break of structure. Another support become resistance on break of structure. The both SR have made an ascending trend line. Congratulations. And we are waiting for break of structure to that ascending trend line. A break of SR level becomes an ROS, where price switch from demand floor to supply roof. So on technical, the market is trading below supply. Yes, you can see the structure being resisted on multiple times. Rejection 1, rejection 2, rejection 3. So technically it's trading on supply. And we have another break of structure from this level, which have held price actively. The market has broken down from a descending trend line structure, attempting to buy, but due to lack of liquidity and sentiment of the market is experiencing a backlash. So we see that at this level, we have a descending trend line breakout. That descending trend line breakout, let me take this thing off. You can see the week at this level, price return here, break of structure, retest 1, retest 2. That becomes an SR level. Support become resistance on break of structure after retest candle 1, retest candle 2. They are all retest candle, but I choose to make them an SR. And at this level, these are representing ROS. Resistance becomes support on break of structure. So we have this as all ROS level. Now we want to see a dip back into the structure. A dip back into the structure will be on double confluence in the zone of 95K, 897.67 for a potential buy opportunity. So I'm predicting this from now till Sunday. If you see this pair into this zone, feel free to buy it. Feel free to buy it. Feel free to buy it. That level is very strong on daily time frame. So I have some very tentative areas. I love this structure. The reason I love this structure is because of this weak rejection. This weak rejection is an institutional demand. After break of structure, price return here, retest 1, retest 2, after creating here a supply roof. So I love that structure because it's an institutional rejection. When price returned into that level, they quickly rallied to create a new high. So on technical, I want to keep that structure. So that means that 91, 150 is a potential buy zone. So in that area, keep that level in mind. If price returns into this level, most likely This pair may want to dip itself into here for liquidity before it buy, thereby taking your stop loss. So if price returns here, it may likely dip back and return back for buying. It's a take, classic take profit strategy. So this pair is very fond of this, might dip itself into that layer. So set your buy order 91,150. The reason is because we have a valid ascending trend line. Price might return to that structure. There is a probability that it will dip itself into this zone, take your profit, return back, and continue to buy. And let's look at our other evidence. We have here supply roof, break of structure, retest is a clean structure. And in a more advanced buy, it will be on this level. The reason I say so is because we have a structural breakout. So if price breaks this structure, very strong structure, if it breaks this demand floor, it will ultimately come to this level and peak liquidity. That is in the zone of around 85K. So we are going to keep this structure and change the color, expecting that when price taps into this structure, it's going to give us a strong buy opportunity. Price creating here as a supply roof, create here as a supply roof, break of a supply roof, price returns here on demand, returns here on demand, returns here on demand, returns here on another on demand, and of upstick to create a new high. I believe that if price returns back into this structure, it will be a potential buy opportunity. So this is what we have for this pair on daily time frame. On daily time frame, this is what we've got for it. And then when we look at this structure again, let's see if we can bring our clone and see what it gives us. Let's hold the body of the daily candle. So if you are wondering why that market has bought at that place, worry no more. I'm going to explain the structure to you. So sometimes when we hold the body of the candle, we are holding the body of the candle to give us a clear directional bias. So you see here, price updating here say demand floor, demand floor, demand floor, break of a demand floor, retest one, price came back, retest two. So if price returns again, it will be most likely on the same trend line. So if you have a pushback into price, it's going to be priced in the zone of 115K, 115K 749, and possibly and above. Daily time frame, daily time frame, daily time frame is not to be played with. Don't play with daily time frame. Daily time frame will give you a clear directional bias. On the daily time frame, bias is very clear because what we look out for break of a body candle on daily. So if we have a daily candle break a structure, especially the body of the candle, of course, we invoke our one candle rule depending on the structure and the sentiment at the moment. So it's very, you know, it keep changing all the time. So you can't say this is what you have to do every time. So at every time we have to look at what the market is doing and see our strategy. If it's matured, if it's not, we let it go. So this is what we have. And for now, I think there is no trade. There is no trade. If you want to get into a good trade, you have to allow price to return back. Let's price return back to this descending trend line. If price returns here, it will be a good opportunity to look for a buy opportunity.